Hi guys, I am sorry that we are getting started here about a minute off schedule. You know what? I was in messages, and the next thing you know, I kind of looked up and like, whoops, it was time to go. That happens to me sometimes. Sometimes I get caught up in messages and don't pay attention. Okay, so we have got two things that we need to break tonight. And that is going to be a case of baseball, Dynasty baseball, and a case of football, which is Obsidian for tonight, both of which are a lot of fun to open. I'm trying to just get one last little thing done here, and that is to take a look at what we have that's unpaid. I know we might have a thing or two unpaid, guys, and if I could ever get the Chrome browser to work at something other than a snail's pace, I could probably give you the answer, but man, it is slow. So I guess while we're waiting 700,000 years for that browser to load, we'll just move on down the line and start taking a look at some of the information that we've got for tonight. We do always go over some stuff before we start breaking, so we'll go ahead and get started with that. So feedback set to be completely automated on eBay. I do that, of course, so that you never have to wait on me. That way, as soon as you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get positive feedback in return. And then, of course, the second and most important thing on that screen is to say thank you. I do appreciate you spending part of your time with me and breaking and bidding and chatting and all the ways that you join me. I am glad to have you here. Taking a look right now at our upcoming schedule. This is stuff that's already listed on eBay that we're going to be breaking over the course of the next few nights. So tomorrow night, it's an off night. We're not going to break anything tomorrow night. I know that's unusual. I mean, we've probably had, maybe 10 nights the entire year, maybe not even that many. So it's an unusual thing, but yeah, we got to throw a few of those in here along the way in December. On Wednesday, we have got a lot of stuff coming out on Wednesday, and we're going to break all of it. It is an 8-box case of Playbook football, which is coming back after a 1-year break. They didn't have it in 2017, bringing it back again for 2018. Then we're going to open a 12-box case of Leaf Metal Draft Baseball, which oddly enough showed up today. Okay, supposed to be a Wednesday release date. It all showed up today, so whatever. But it wasn't scheduled till Wednesday, so that's when we'll open it. And then, of course, Elite Extra Edition Baseball, also a Wednesday release. We'll open 10 boxes, which is a half case of that. Thursday, we'll open a 4-box inner case of 2017 Vertex Football, except that's not break number 1. I don't know why it says that. We just broke one the other day, so I know it's at least number 2 of that. Then more Leaf Metal Draft on Thursday, and then we're going to do some Topps Chrome as kind of a mixer. It's 3 boxes of Topps Chrome Jumbo and 3 boxes of Topps Chrome Hobby. So it's basically a half case of Jumbo and what is that, like a fourth of a case or something of Hobby. But at any rate, they come together to make probably what's a little over a half case of regular in general. On Friday night, we have more new releases, and we're going to start early on Friday because it's going to be a long break, right? Both those products that are coming out have lots of cards in them. So we'll start at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific on Friday. We're going to open a 16-box master case of Revolution Basketball. So that'll be 2 8-box inner cases in that break. Then we'll open a half case of Bowman Draft Jumbo. And you hear a half case and you probably think, oh yeah, that's not that many cards. Oh yeah, no, it is. It's it's going to be between 15 and 1,600 cards in that half case of Bowman Draft Jumbo. So they don't mess around with that one. On Saturday, we'll open a Hit Parade 4th and Goal football box. I believe it is Series 6. It's a different series than we most recently opened anyway. We will open more Flawless Collegiate Basketball, another 8-box inner of Playbook, and then the back half of the Elite Extra Edition Baseball, the case that we start on Wednesday, we'll finish up on Saturday. So that's what we look like for the 5 days ahead on eBay. For tonight, we didn't have any free shipping breaks tonight. We've got we do have 1 free shipping break. I messed that up, didn't I? Topps Dynasty is a free shipping break. Let's just fix that real quick. And so, Topps Dynasty, here's what this means to you guys. Free shipping stuff I always project to go out the door about a week after the fact. Now, in this case, there's only 5 cards or so that we're dealing with here. So it's definitely going to get out the door sooner than Monday a week from today. But that's your latest possible shipping date. But realistically, it's going out much, much faster than that. Our paid shipping break tonight is Obsidian. That should be out the door no later than Friday. Could possibly be sooner. Probably will be sooner than Friday on Obsidian. Now, consolation cards, the last little piece of info on this page that we have to deal with. So if your team has not pulled them in either of these breaks, you hit nothing at all, no base card, nothing, you are entitled to a consolation used trading card. It can be from any year and any series, and I keep track of that stuff for a rolling 90-day period. If you are in the free shipping break, typically what will happen is I'll just hang on to your consolation card or cards until the next time you have a package shipping out because it's a free shipping break. Then I would just send any that you're due all at once with that package. If you don't want to wait for that and you want it sent right away, the only thing you need to do is send me a message, let me know that, and I will take care of it. On the paid shipping break, which is Obsidian, if you happen to get skunked in that, don't pull a single card of any sort, then your consolation cards would go out with the rest of the break since it's a paid break, paid shipping break. So first up tonight, 5 boxes of 2018 Dynasty Baseball. This is a full case break. It is break number 2. Everything we're opening tonight ended tonight, Monday night, the 10th of December. Team names are on the left-hand side, winning bidders, of course, across from it on the right. There are 3 teams that have no possible pulls in this product. They don't have a single card, base or otherwise. That is the Marlins, the Rays, and the Jays. You'll see that they are marked as no hits there on the spreadsheet. And also that's why you didn't find them listed on eBay. Is because, yeah, you couldn't possibly hit anything. I still have not gotten my tripod right from where I hit it the other night. I know it looks a little crooked. I can't seem to quite get the thing fixed. I gave it a pretty good little whack, I think, with those full-size helmets. By accident, of course. Last but not least, the reason that your background went out of focus right there, I did that on purpose. I do not like to use autofocus, and so I manually set it. It looks like we are now all paid up on everything, so we don't have any teams open where everybody's paid up. Thank you. I appreciate that. And we are ready to rock and roll and see what we can find. So who do we have in chat tonight? Cali Boy is here. Cali Boy, we don't have any spots open tonight. Everything is all sold and paid up this evening. And of course, you probably just saw our rundown, so you know we are working tonight on Dynasty and then Obsidian football. That's just a, piece of cardboard in there. Stang Lover is here saying, come on, big hits. He doesn't want any whammies tonight. Well, Dynasty, it's tough because you've got 27 teams, 3 with no hits. So you got 27 teams and only 5 possible cards. So we're definitely going to have a few little whammies in Dynasty. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. But the good news is what we do pull out of Dynasty is always really nice. Hey, Latch, how are you tonight? You got mail from me today? That's good. I sent out mail to you today, too, I think. And I've got more mail going out to you tomorrow that I printed labels on tonight that'll be picked up tomorrow. And, yeah, so you should have I think you'll have a pretty steady stream of stuff headed your way over the next few days here. Yeah, Latchman, I agree. Those black gold cards, they're great, aren't they? I mean, just the design and the color combination is so nice on those. I always look forward to black gold. We usually open more 2014, 2016. This is the first time I had opened 2015 in a long time. It didn't do as well as I would have liked, so we'll probably, go back to the tried and true, and we'll go back to opening that in 2016 and 2014, I imagine. Don, you said you may not be able to watch Obsidian, but your Jags went through. Yeah, you'll definitely be able to watch it in the morning on your 45-minute ride to work. For sure you will, man. If you don't hang in to watch it tonight, you'll be able to see it then. Aaron, Obsidian will start in probably about 5 minutes. This is 1 card per box, so it doesn't take us very long to get through this one. Hi, Scott. Cincinnati Reds, Barry Larkin. Well, you know I love that. That is numbered to 5. And looks like we've got part of Mr. Redlegs there, our logo there for my little Cincinnati Reds. And, of course, Barry Larkin, a great hit if you are a Reds fan. A great hit even if you're not a Reds fan, as long as you have the Cincinnati Reds tonight. And my Billy Will, you know I love Billy Hamilton, man. Billy Hamilton is gone. He signed with the Royals. I'm so sad about that. Signed a 1-year deal for, I think they said like $5 million or something. I mean, I kind of knew it was coming, but it still makes me sad. There is George Springer to 5 for the Houston Astros. Don, we are going to try really hard to find you something good tonight. And you did get a ton of Bengals the other day. And we did have a nice Hank Aaron out of this on release night. You are right. But boy, look at that. Whoever has the Mariners tonight, wow. Wow, that's a nice Ichiro Suzuki numbered to 10. And, you know, anytime you pull his signature, that is just money in the bank. And numbered to 10 paired with that nice patch, that just made somebody very, very happy. Oh, Scott, you tried to get in Obsidian, but it didn't fly tonight. You got outbid. I'm sorry, man. I am sorry to hear that. Oh, Braves, I love that, too. There's a nice Smoltz to 10. You know what? But don't we... what do I not love coming out of Dynasty? Dynasty is such an awesome product. It's really impossible to pull something out of Dynasty that you don't like, I think. I mean, that's the whole point of this product, is that it is high-end, nice hits that we all look at and, love. That's the deal. There's Empty and your little thing that, covers the top of it, which oddly still doesn't keep it from getting scratched up. Cases are always still scratched. That is numbered to 10. It is Mark McGwire for the Oakland A's. So we had quite a nice little selection tonight in our... Dynasty, didn't we? That's the wrong size bag. All right, so let's recap. I'm going to bag them as we go here. That, of course, is the nice Mark McGwire for the Oakland A's, numbered to 10. Patches on Dynasty, always fantastic. The Braves are walking away with a nice Smoltz headed your way. That one was to 10 as well. What is probably my second favorite card out of this case is Ichiro. Man, Ichiro Suzuki for the Mariners. That is numbered to 10 as well. And that's just money right there. That is money. George Springer came out numbered to 5 for the Houston Astros. And then, of course, my favorite out of this case, you knew it would be because you know how I love my Cincinnati Reds, is Barry Larkin. And we got part of Mr. Redlegs, our logo, in there. So super jazzed about that one as well, numbered to 5. So that is Dynasty in the books, all rolled up there and ready to head your way pretty soon, actually. 5 cards, you know what? That'll go out way ahead of schedule. Tomorrow, next day, it won't be long. Dynasty will head out the door. I just kind of keep to that same schedule. Sometimes there's more cards involved. Not as many tonight. I still wish I could figure out what in the heck did I do to this thing that it's all crooked, and I keep trying every night to adjust it and fix it, and I just can't get it back to level. I think I'm going to have to buy a new tripod. I think I just busted it up. What are you going to do? What are you going to do indeed? Okay, so you probably saw this a moment ago. If you did not, what you need to know, Dynasty would be out no later than Monday, a week from today, although, as I said, it's most likely going to go out a lot faster, like tomorrow or the next day. And the paid shipping break, Obsidian, projected to go out no later than Friday. Once again, I believe that will probably go out sooner than Friday, but it definitely wouldn't be any later than that. Consolation card info up there at the top. You can read that. More info on that in the description. Hit me up if you have questions about it. 12-box case of 2018 Obsidian football. This is a full case break. Break number 3. Of course, also ended tonight on eBay, the 10th of December, Monday night. And we do have one more, I think. One or two more cases of Obsidian I do still have. Haven't gotten them up and listed yet, but look for them to break. I don't know, maybe Sunday, Monday, somewhere in there. Not too far from today. And I know I keep fooling with this. I'm going to give you motion sickness. I know that. But I don't understand why I can't get it back to being level again. So I just keep messing with it every day. And I can't quite get it exactly where I want it. Yeah, Dawn, you're saying you and Scott both are talking about the fact that the Dynasty cards are amazing. Yeah, guys, Dynasty is, I mean, they should be, okay? It's expensive. It is not a cheap product. It has 5 cards in it, and, you know, you're talking $1,400, $1,500 a case, depending on when and where you bought it. So, yeah, they are expensive for a reason, because they are super, super, super nice. But that's why we love it. So that's the deal with it. Latchman Black Gold. Scott, Ichiro is a huge hit. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big hit. You can hit you could hit Ichiro out of any product, any signature of his, and you're going to get a few $100s for it. You hit him out of Dynasty numbered to 10, you're going to get a lot of $100 for him. That's a really very nice hit. In baseball, you know, there are certain players you know if you pull them, you're going to get several $100s. Ichiro, Mike Trout, Bryce Harper. I mean, there's quite a number of them that you can just count on. If you pull them, you're going to do well. And then if you pull them out of one of the high-end products, you're going to do really well. Latchman, I don't know when I'll schedule Black Gold next. I don't have a full case of 2016. I just have loose boxes. And of 2014, I know I don't have a full case, and I'm not even 100% sure if I still have loose boxes of it. So we'll get into some Black Gold again, but we'll go back to our 1 and 2 box breaks. We probably won't do half cases of those again, just because, you know, this last one in 2015 by the half case really didn't do all that well, and I don't have any of the others. Griffin wants to know, whoever hit the Barry Larkin, who has the Cincinnati Reds, if you want to sell it. It sounds like Griffin is interested in buying it. Stanglover is unhappy because he did not hit. He had the Phillies, the Rockies, the White Sox in there, and he didn't hit, so he is feeling unhappy about his luck in Dynasty. But it is very enterprising to offer to sell your spots in it. However, anybody who's watching the break to see that, yeah, I think they already know that that might not be their best investment. But I do like your enterprising thought process. Jesse, you are looking for a Tom Brady autograph tonight, huh? Well, we'll see what we can do about that. Martin's here. Hey, Martin. I haven't seen you, Martin, in a few nights. Where you been, man? You been all right? Everything okay? Now that the rain has stopped out there, is California back to normal without the rain? Jesse says he's going on record right now. He's just going to call it for Mike White and the Cowboys. Well, Mike White does come out of a lot of things for the Cowboys this year, but that's pretty standard with Panini. You know, they're always, if you've got a quarterback drafted and they make the roster or look like they're going to make the roster, there's always loads of them. Aaron is looking for Matt Stafford or Carry-On for his Detroit Lions. Looks like we have our case hit die cut just right here out of the first pack. So there you go. How you like that? That is Sam Darnold and the Jets, and it is numbered 250. I will say this. The last 2 cases, even though that is technically a quote-unquote case hit, The last 2 cases, we've had 2 of them, so I think we may well find another one, but no guarantee of that, I guess. Jalen Ramsey to 50 for the Jags. There is a Tom Brady, numbered to 100. I know you're looking for an autograph one, but you know. But still. Oh, Latchman, do you mean black gold shipping to you is coming in a couple of days? Is that what you mean? Like stuff that's in transit? I thought you meant breaking it again. I'm sorry, man. I misunderstood. I went down the wrong path there, didn't I? That is numbered to 25 for the Seahawks, Alex McGough. Seahawks, of course, playing right now in Monday Night Football. Not playing particularly well, but neither were the Vikings. So there you go. They're both were struggling in the first half. I don't know what they're doing currently. Numbered to 50, it is Kyle Lauletta coming out for the Giants. And our man, J. Jamon Moore, who signs his name with, you got it, a J and a dot. Technically, it's an apostrophe, but one of you gave him the nickname J. a while back, and I think it's appropriate, so we just kind of roll with it. Aaron Donald coming out for the Rams. That's numbered to 100. Atomic Materials relic card. Oh, Martin, your luck's been off lately. Hey, man, I understand that. That happens to the best of us, for sure. But I'm glad you decided to come by and hang out and chat with us anyway, so. Stang Lover, you just watched a half case of Obsidian, and there were 3 Mike Whites in a half case. Well, that's kind of crazy, actually. To 75, that is Roquan Smith, your rookie for the Bears. Next up for the Falcons, we have Freeman to 75. Here comes the pack again. And you have Brett Favre to 100. Oh, brother. Well, this would have been a really nice hit about a week ago. I guess it's still a nice hit, but not as nice as it would have been about a week ago. Or maybe 10 days ago. That is Kareem Hunt. It is numbered to 25 for the Kansas City Chiefs. And if it makes you feel any better, Kansas City Chiefs, yeah, I have a bunch of his autographed rookie cards that I hadn't done anything with yet. So, there you go. How about that? Although they are saying that that there is some, I guess, backside interest in him. Trey Quinn to 50 for the Redskins. But no one's willing to do anything until the commissioner's office comes out and lays out what his punishment's going to be. So he may end up back on the field sometime next year. Who knows? That is Josh Allen to 5 for the Bills. And I kind of love that relic. That's a way more interesting relic than we normally get for the Bills. So that's kind of cool. And we have a redemption. So all of our redemptions we'll keep in a little stack. We'll verify them all right there at the end of the break. Jesse, you said that was a good start for your Patriots. Well, then we just have to keep it. We have to keep it rolling, don't we? Have to keep on trucking with it. See what we can't make happen for your Patriots tonight. And we have Eli Manning. That is numbered to 5 for the Giants. The Redskins. Man, the Redskins have such bad luck. Can you even believe quarterback breaks his leg, backup quarterback breaks his leg, same season? Like crazy. To 25 for the Redskins. Chase Edmonds and the Cardinals to 100. And that's how you end up with Mark Sanchez, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's how Mark Sanchez gets back in the NFL. Traquan Smith and the Saints. Traquan is numbered to 100. Latchman, you said you decided that Obsidian does not like you. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you think it doesn't like you. I don't think it's personal. It says Jalen Samuels to 100 for my Pittsburgh Steelers. There come the black and gold. Who looked just disastrous, didn't they? But they're at the end of the game. Derek Noddy, that is to 100 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, hey, why stop at one Jalen Samuels if you can have two? We have a relic, a volcanic materials relic for the Steelers there, numbered to 50. So a couple of Jalen Samuels out almost back to back. Jesse says, the Kansas City Chiefs, they need to stop telling their players to break a leg when they go out on the field. That's terrible, man. That's another redemption, and we're leaving it right there. We'll flip it over at the end of the break. Of course, that started with actors and actresses. That's what you're supposed to say to them. You're not supposed to say good luck when they take the stage. You're supposed to say break a leg. I don't know the history behind it. I just know that's where the phrase originated. To 25, Christian McCaffrey in the Carolina Panthers. And then Cam Newton right behind it to 25 for the Carolina Panthers. Here come the Pittsburgh Steelers with Big Ben Roethlisberger to 100. Griffin, you said watching breaks is better than looking at the, you called them the lime green, the color rush uniforms for the Seahawks, I guess. To 100, that is Pierre Garçon, Aurora. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, at the end of the first half, Russell Wilson, when he almost fell, and then he just, didn't even look. Just tossed the ball kind of generally to nowhere and got picked off. That was kind of bad. Still 100, Gronkowski, Atomic Materials, washed with Tide Pods. Rashad Penny, who actually has looked pretty good tonight, and that is numbered to 50 for the Seahawks. You've got a nice big relic there. But I don't know. This game tonight, considering how much of the time Seattle had the ball, to go into the locker room with only 3 points on the board had to be kind of disappointing. On the other hand, you're the Vikings, and as poorly as you played, to only be down 3, you got to feel like you got a good chance. That's to 10, Michael Gallup. James Washington, Pittsburgh Steelers to 75. Cortland Sutton and the Broncos, that is numbered to 100. Then we have DJ Moore for the Panthers, numbered to 10. Nice low number on the DJ Moore. And why not throw in DJ Chark right behind it? DJ Chark is numbered to 100 for the Jags. Aaron, you said too bad Gronk can't tackle. Yeah, I mean, that was just the craziest play. I have rewatched that play probably 10 times. I love watching that play. That is numbered to 5. It is Juju Smith-Schuster, Atomic Materials, with a nice relic for the Steelers. The Broncos hitting to 25 with Deshaun Hamilton. Nice 3-color relic to go along with that one also. Yeah, that was just, somebody, Greg sent me a message after, there's a third redemption. Greg sent me a message after that game talking about Gronk not being able to make the tackle, and we were laughing, saying, yeah, Tide Pods would have to get the grass stains out of his jersey, and etc. That commercial is just so weird, especially there at the end when he goes, Tide Pods. It's like, wait, what? Have you been eating them? This is MJ Stewart to 25 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Next up is Jordan Akins. That is for the Houston Texans to 50. I think Stang Lover's been over there rooting for the Texans, so at least we pulled him something anyway. Chad Thomas and the Browns to 100. Here comes Christian Kirk to 100 for the Arizona Cardinals. Oh, Jesse, you typed in there that he needs to stop eating Tide Pods so he'll stop tripping. I just now saw that. You may have typed that in before I said the thing about the commercial. I just looked over there and saw it, but that's pretty funny. Tremaine Edmonds to 100 for the Buffalo Bills. That is a weird commercial. Dak Prescott to 25 for the Cowboys. Boys have been looking much better the last few weeks. Nice looking card there. cutting edge die cut relic for the boys. Oh, Martin, you said you yelled out loud watching that game live. I didn't get it live. I didn't get a lot of hardly any of none of really the games that I wanted to see. I didn't get live. I really desperately wanted to watch that Chiefs-Ravens game too, but also wasn't in my market. So I had to catch most of the stuff on replay when they just do the highlight clips and stuff like that. But that Dolphins play to finish off that game was amazing. To 25, Jordy Nelson and the Raiders. Joe Flacco and the Ravens to 50. Aaron says your sad Lions beat the Patriots. Well, your Lions, I mean, yeah, you've had some struggles, but Kerryon Johnson looks good for you, and right there he is, right on cue as we're talking about him, numbered to 100. So, you know, your Lions, don't give up hope. Your Lions got some good young players coming in. Matt Stafford needs to kind of step it up a little maybe. This is Kiko Alonso to 25. Speaking of the Dolphins. Scott, what are you booing about now, brother? Are you booing the Dolphins or you're booing something else? Ryan Tannehill comes out to 100. That is a Galaxy Gear die cut relic. Here comes Derek Carr, who beat my Steelers. That's numbered to 100. Actually, Chris Boswell, falling flat on his face, beat my Steelers. That is Atomic Materials. Glad I didn't see that game live. But yeah, man, I mean, like, what the heck? You already missed one field goal, and now you're kicking another one, and you don't even get the kickoff because you fall on the way to kick the ball. Like, what is that? Numbered to 3. Does that say 3? It does say 3. Deshaun Watson. Oh, yeah, baby. Now, Stang Lover. Let me hear it from you now. I want some mojo love for hitting Deshaun Watson to 3 for you. That's right. That's right. You better show the mojo some love, man. I'm just telling you. Scott, how's your shoulder today, or your rotator cuff more specifically? Any better? Aaron, you said the Lions won the division 26 years ago. I feel that way sometimes. Rasheem Green to 10 for the Seahawks. For the San Francisco 49ers, it is Jimmy G, casualty early in the year as well, numbered to 50. He was an ACL casualty. Marshawn Lynch and the Raiders to 100. Raiders fired their GM, man. Yeah, sent him packing today. So now it's Chucky's team all the way across the board. So win, lose, or draw, Chucky's going to be on the hook for him. Denzel Ward to 100. For the Browns, of course. Cam Sims to 100. That is for the Redskins. We have a die cut coming out for the Rams that is numbered to, does that say 35 or 85? I don't know what that, I still can't tell what that says. 35, I think. I have a little trouble seeing that tiny little number tonight. That is Jared Goff, cutting edge, two-color relic there. I know you did ask for it, Stang Lover, but I'm saying that you always give me grief when we don't hit it. So I'm saying we should have a little mojo love when you do hit it. That's all I'm saying. Mark Walton to 100 for the Bengals. But I did tell you we would try to work it in your favor tonight. We didn't do a good job on Dynasty, but at least we delivered for you here in Obsidian. So, you know. Oh, Scott, your rotator cuff's not doing any better, and now your back's almost out. Well, that's not a good way to be right before the holidays, man. You got to take some days off. You got to get yourself rested up, some R&R before the new year. To 50 for the Texans, J.J. Watt. And then we have Frank Gore and the Dolphins to 25. Scott, did you see that on Saturday I'll have more Flawless Collegiate opening for you? That is to 100, Andy Dalton and the Bengals. Here comes Case Keenum, numbered to 15 for the Broncos. Nice low number hit with your QB there. Oh, I love this fella. I love this guy. TJ Watt, numbered to 100 for my Pittsburgh Steelers. Atomic Materials. Martin, what are you asking me there about? Oh, you're asking Griffin about his eBay thing, right? That's who you're asking, I think. Maybe Griffin, not me. So I'm assuming Griffin sees that. That's to 100 Leonard Fournette and the Jags. That is another Galaxy Gear die cut relic. Here comes our rookie quarterback, Josh Rosen, to 100 for the Arizona Cardinals. Don't give up on Rosen yet. Cardinals have had a rough year, but he just needs a little help. He needs some playmakers around him. I still think he'll probably be okay, but I don't think they've permanently damaged him or damaged his psyche. Anyway, we hope. I don't think so. Devontae Adams and the Packers to 25. Danny Amendola for the Dolphins. That is numbered to 50. Then we have Boston Scott for the Saints. Have I ever pulled a Boston Scott anything? Not that I remember. That is numbered to 100. Maybe I have, but I don't remember doing it. Gilbert Brown comes out for the Green Bay Packers. That's numbered to 100. Jared Goff to 100 for the Rams. Atomic Materials relic. Oh, Scott, you said you fell apart when you turned 40? Oh, I hate to tell you, man. It gets worse when you get older. That is Hayden Hurst to 50 for the Ravens with a nice big 2-color patch there. The Patriots, you've been hanging out so patiently, waiting since your Tom Brady earlier. How about Sony Michel to 25? I bet that starts your engine, because that is a nice hit for the Pats. Stang Lover, you said just as you were going to type something glowing and excessively complimentary about the Deshaun Watson YouTube logged you off. That just strikes me as funny, just because it's like the mojo is just working hard against you, isn't it? But yet it's not, because it delivered you the card. It's just making you work for it, I think, is the thing. It's just making you work for it. That's too funny. All right, we have Kerryon Johnson for the Lions, numbered to 75. Oh, man, Jesse says another Sony Michel for the Stacks. Aw, you don't like getting Sony. That's to 100 for the Green Bay Packers. I think Sony to 25 is pretty good, man. Joshua Jackson to 50 for the Green Bay Packers. Brian, you said you got knocked out of chat a minute ago, too, and had to log back in. It must be on but you wouldn't think they would log you out when you were actively logged in. That's weird. But eBay will do that to me sometimes. If it's been, every 24 hours, even though I check the box that says keep me logged in, every 24 hours they make me log back in. That is Adam Thielen for the Vikings. But I can't think why it would have done it when you were actively in and using it. That's weird. David Johnson to 100 for the Cardinals. Atomic Materials. Scott, you said you hope not on what? When you said, oh, wow, I hope not. You mean wow. What are you wowing there, Scott? I must have lost the thread somewhere. I don't know what you're saying. Derek Carr, numbered to 100. Atomic Materials for the Raiders. Here comes Shaquem Griffin, numbered to 50, our second case hit. So every case we've opened, we've had 2 case hits. So I'm just going to go out on a limb and say, really, it's a 2 per case hit, even though they describe it as a case hit. We keep hitting 2 of them. Baker Mayfield. Out of the last case, we pulled Baker to 10. Well, we pulled him to 25 tonight, so we're still doing pretty darn well with the Baker Mayfields out of Obsidian. keeps coming out and making us happy. We've got 3 redemptions setting up there in housekeeping. Those will be dealt with here shortly after we look at our last pack, and we're going to do a little last pack mojo love here with Obsidian. Although the mojo's already been pretty kind to us, we're going to try to get to eke out a little more love here from Obsidian. Oh, you're saying about it getting worse as you get older. Oh, for sure it does, man. You'll look back on the time when you were 40 and be like, whoo, I felt great. Numbered to 50, AJ Green and the Bengals. For the Browns, it is Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod is how he says his mom says it. That's to 50 for the Browns. Tyrod is what he's let everyone call him since, like, high school, oddly enough. So take your pick. Number to 100, that is Jerry Rice and the 49ers. How about a little throwback sig here? For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it's Trent Dilfer to 25. So wouldn't you know, it's the one night, Lashman, when you don't buy the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and there comes Trent Dilfer out to 25. Like the other times you've had the Bucs, I don't think we pulled anything. The one night you don't have them, look what happens. It's always the way, isn't it? This is Dalvin Cook to 100 for the Vikings. Ito Smith to 25 for the Falcons. And that is actually a really nice looking relic as well. That again is one of our volcanic materials, but that's a pretty cool relic. That's part of something, part of a letter, part of a number, part of a sleeve, patch or something. It's cool anyway. Christian Kirk is our last out of the cards that are live. That is numbered to 100 for the Arizona Cardinals. But we're not quite done yet because we have those 3 handsome guys waiting for us. Up here in Redemption Land, we have 3. We're going to flip them over here in a second. After we flip them over, we'll go to the website and verify them. There's a really good chance that we're going to know exactly where they go as soon as we see them. But we're still going to go to the website because that's how I roll. I'm a nerd that way. We'll verify them there. And when we verify our teams so that everybody can see it, we will also find out what these are going to be numbered to. So the magic of the checklist. It's a wonderful thing on the Panini website. First up, it is Kerryon Johnson. Ask and ye shall receive. That is rookie jersey auto electric etch orange. So that's going to be fairly low numbered, I think, for your Lions and your Kerryon Johnson. So you'd probably given up, hadn't you? You gave up too soon, though. Ah, yeah, you did. Next out, Dante Pettis for the 49ers. Rookie jersey autographs. 49ers were probably grumbling pretty well by now, too. I would have been like, oh my gosh, I can't believe. And then the redemption came out and saved you at the last minute. And Darius Geis for the Redskins, and that is electric etch green. So that should also be numbered, although I don't think as low as our orange one will be, I don't believe. But let's head over here to the Panini website and see what we can find out about this. And hey, we didn't pull any Mike White, did we, guys? Speaking of, I was just thinking back about like who we were predicting we were going to find at the beginning. I don't think we even saw a Mike White base card, did we? Panini surprised us with this one. And they did a very nice job randomizing the hits amongst the teams as a whole. There wasn't anybody that like really took a disproportionate amount of the hits in this case either. So I'm always happy about that as well, as I'm sure you are. All right, so we're going to go look up Kerryon Johnson first, and that is under Rookie Jersey Autos Electric Etch Orange. That is so long. Rookie Jersey Autos Electric Etch Orange. Here we go. He is card number 19. There he is, of course, Lions as expected. He is numbered to 50, so let me get that labeled up. Okay, well, we're in the electric etch area here. We're going to roll up to Jersey Ink. This is Rookie Jersey Ink. The other one did say rookie jersey autos, didn't it? Yes, okay. This one says, what's the difference? They seem the same to me, but this one is called Rookie Jersey Ink. And it is where? Down somewhere. Electric Etch Green. Card number 10, Darius Geis. Redskins as expected. That is numbered to 25, so I was opposite. See? I thought the orange one was the lower numbered one. Look at that. I was wrong. Wrong. That's why we love the checklist. Then we're going to just straight up rookie jersey autographs to find Dante Pettis. So he is card number 16. There he is for the 49ers. He is going to be numbered to 100 on that redemption. Alrighty, now I'm going to bring you back to me, and we're going to recap all this. Woohoo! Jesse says, do you win a prize? Staying Lover, it would have been nice if that had been a Saquon Barkley. That definitely would have been nice. Yeah. So let's take a look here. A redemption for Kerryon Johnson and the Lions, numbered to 50. A redemption for the Redskins, Darius Geis to 25. A redemption for the 49ers, that is Dante Pettis to 100. Our case hits, die cuts, there are two of them. Shaquem Griffin for the Seahawks to 50. And a nice little Sam Darnold for the Jets to 50. Next up, we have Ito Smith and the Falcons. You have Dalvin Cook for the Vikings, Trent Dilfer for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Derek Carr for the Raiders, David Johnson Cardinals, a die-cut Adam Thielen for the Vikings, Joshua Jackson came out for the Packers. There's Sony Michel for the Patriots, Hayden Hurst for the Ravens. What are the Ravens going to do? Are they going to stick with Lamar? Or are they going to go back to Flacco? I think they got to stick with Lamar, but I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Next up, Jared Goff for the Rams. There's Josh Rosen for the Cardinals. Leonard Fournette and the Jags. TJ Watt for the Steelers. Mark Walton and the Bengals. Well, who is trying to run away from me here? Deshaun Hamilton trying to jump off the pile, or slide off the pile, I should say, to 25 for the Broncos. And then we have Gilbert Brown for the Packers. The Rams, Jared Goff. Cam Sims for the Redskins. Denzel Ward for the Browns. Derek Carr for the Raiders. Ryan Tannehill for the Dolphins. Kiko Alonso to 25 for the Dolphins. Dak Prescott, that's also to 25 for the Cowboys. Tremaine Edmonds and the Bills. Christian Kirk and the Cardinals. For the Steelers, it's my man Juju Smith-Schuster. DJ Chark, Jags. DJ Moore, Panthers. For the Seahawks, it's Rashad Penny. And Atomic Materials, Rob Gronkowski and the Patriots. The Cardinals hit with Christian Kirk. Here's another nice Baker Mayfield. We just have really good luck with Baker Mayfield out of here, or we have so far. That is to 25. Case Keenum came out for the Broncos, very low numbered to 15 on the Case Keenum. But this, well, that's just about the star of the show, and it belongs to Staying Lover. It is Deshaun Watson for the Texans with a nice 3-color relic, your autograph, and numbered to 3. Yes, indeed. That is a nice one. For the 49ers, it's Pierre Garçon. And then we have Jalen Samuels for the Steelers. Derek Noddy came out for the Kansas City Chiefs, numbered to 100. There's another Jalen Samuels autograph and relic pairing to 100 for the Steelers. Traquan Smith and the Saints. Josh Allen has a nice relic for the Buffalo Bills. That one is numbered to 5. Trey Quinn and the Redskins. Man. Kareem Hunt and the Kansas City Chiefs to 25. Then we have Aaron Donald for the Rams, Jamon Moore for the Packers, Kyle Lauletta for the Giants, numbered to 50, and Alex McGough for the Seahawks to 25. So that is our break tonight. I will put up our spreadsheet information one more time. Look at this. Did I hit this again? How is it even more crooked just going through the break? Like, what in the world? I'm definitely going to have to get a new tripod. It doesn't seem like no matter what I adjust on it, it just goes all crazy. Is that a reflective of, is that an end user problem, do you think? Might be, I don't know. Okay, so if you did not see this earlier, there's your shipping information. Guys, this is definitely Dynasty's going to get out sooner. It's always free shipping stuff, always projected out like a week after. It's definitely going to go out earlier than Monday. It's probably going to go out tomorrow or the next day because there's only 5 cards in it. And Obsidian Football, ditto. Friday would be the latest it would get out. It is most likely going to go out sooner than that. And in fact, hey, if it's one of those nights where I don't get tired, I might just stay up all night and get it out. You never know. And of course, consolation cards info up here at the top if you weren't pulled in your break tonight. More information about that in the description. You can hit me up if you have questions about it. And taking a look at what's coming up in the days ahead, tomorrow night is one of our rare off nights. No breaking tomorrow night, but we will be back at it Wednesday with a full slate of new releases. All 3 things we're breaking Wednesday come out on Wednesday. An 8-box case of Playbook football. Yay, I love Playbook. A 12-box case of Leaf Metal Draft Baseball, which is already in my hot little hands. And had I known it was going to arrive early, we would have already been breaking it. But I didn't, and we're not. Then Elite Extra Edition Baseball, Panini's prospecting product. Their answer to Bowman, if you will. We're going to open a 10-box half case break of that on Wednesday night. Thursday night, we'll open a 4-box case of Vertex Football, another 12-box of Leaf Metal Draft Baseball. We're going to do a Topps Chrome Baseball Mixer on Thursday night, where we will open 3 boxes of 2018 Topps Chrome Jumbo and 3 boxes of 2018 Topps Chrome Hobby. On Friday, we have more new releases, and we're going to start early because there's a jillion cards in it. So we're going to start at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, like way early. We will open a 16-box case of Revolution Basketball that it consists of 2 8-box inner cases and then a half case of Bowman Draft Jumbo, which is somewhere between 1,500 and 1,600 cards in Bowman Draft. So, whew, yikes. On Saturday, it will be 2018 Hit Parade 4th and Goal Series 6, a different series than we've been opening in 4th and Goal. 4 autographed items in there, full-size helmet, mini helmet, jersey, and picture. We will open some more Flawless Collegiate Basketball, another half-case break of that, another 8-box, I'll get it out in a minute. Another 8-box case of Playbook on Saturday night. And then the back half of Elite Extra Edition that we start on Wednesday will finish on Saturday. So that's what we're looking like in the days ahead. Let me catch up on chat here real quickly. So Aaron, you said you just got back into collecting after a 20-year hiatus. And you collect the Lions. Well, listen, man. I did similar to you, and I think a lot of us are in the same circumstance. We all, I think, kind of stepped away from collecting a lot in the 90s and into the early 2000s. And then as we've started coming back here in the last 4, 5, 6 years, somewhere in that time frame, it's like, wow, a whole different landscape, you know? And breaking, to me, is what makes it so much more fun. Well, first of all, I love to break. I love doing the breaks, and I love participating in other people's breaks. And whoever came up with the concept originally, I just, I would high-five them if I could find them. Because it's so awesome. You look at, if you were buying, for instance, the Dynasty that we opened earlier tonight, if you were just buying that box of Dynasty in a card shop, you might be having to pay $300 and to get one card. Maybe you like the player, maybe you don't, maybe it's worth $300, maybe it's not. This way, you take the same 300, you might be able to buy into 3, 4, 5, 10 different breaks of Dynasty and get the team you like and that sort of thing. So I love breaking, and that to me makes it so much more fun to get back into collecting. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on it. But so I guess that is it for me tonight. So Jesse, you're out to Griffin, everybody. We're all heading out. And remember, tomorrow night being an off night means I will be back at it on Wednesday night, a big, big new release night. So hopefully I will see one or all or most of you again then, or if not then, sometime soon. All right, guys, take care. We'll catch you next time. Bye now.